Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. AJ Pema here with Pema Real Estate Team. As I promised, we'll be putting a lot of videos out there in my YouTube channel. And today I'm gonna actually make some follow-up call. As your sales agent out there, all of you guys know that follow-up is really important. In fact, expert says over 70% of possibility getting engaged with a conversation is follow-up calls. That makes it happen. So it is really important to make sure that you do your follow-up calls. Those are the calls, could be a lead coming through your open house, a buyer came to your website, a phone call that you got as a referral, knocking on doors, cold calling, social media. Anybody that you meet at an event or networking that you take their contact information, you connected well, perhaps they are not ready to do any business today. However, they have provided you their information, their first name, last name, email address, phone number, and told you, dude, you can call me if you happen to be seeing a great deal out there, or you can call me in about a year. Maybe we're thinking upsizing, downsizing, relocating. So it's all about that. So first of all, you have to find the right CRM. There's a lot of question about CRMs. What's a CRM? Customer Management System. Do you know what's the best one? They always say the one that you use is the best one. Could be on a spreadsheet, folks. Could be any CRM. Doesn't have to be sophisticated. Doesn't have to be complicated. All you need to do is make sure you have a touch system in place with that CRM, where it could be via email, and then you also have a reminder on that CRM, sort of a tool that kind of gives you a reminder, okay, today, for example, I have 42 follow-up calls to make, and I use Mojo Dialer, and that's my best CRM to remind me, and there's a whole bunch of them out there, that how many contacts I gotta make today. And it could be anything, really. And then we have the touch system where we actually send out periodically. We have an 8x8, which is 8 emails over the course of 8 weeks. That's for people that are saying they're gonna move in the next, let's say, 60 to 90 days. And then we have the 33 touch, which is sort of 3 touches pretty much every month for the next 12 months. So, those are the tips that I want to share. Without further ado, I'll hop into the call and make some live calls. Okay? All right, so let's start with the first one. Now this is dialing, spoke to this gentleman back in February. It's dialing, it's just Mojo.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Could I speak to John, please?
Speak to who?
Mr. Johns?
Just one moment.
Thank you.
He seems to have stepped out at the moment. Can I take a message?
Yeah, nothing urgent. My name is AJ and I'm with Keller Williams Real Estate. Are you one of the owners?
No.
No, okay, not a problem. I will be in touch probably another day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. So that goes into my tomorrow's follow-up call. I just put a reminder for myself, and Mojo is great, by the way, with this. It connects to your Google Calendar, and it also, when I come back tomorrow, it just gives me, a whole pile of listings that these are the people that I need to call. Plus, every morning I get a reminder, hey, these are the follow-up calls that you need to make if I'm outside. Going to the next call. This prospect, I spoke to them in 2017. 2017, that's right, yes. Gave me some information, provided me some email address, and I'd say be in touch twice, 3 times a year.
Call has been forwarded to a voicemail service that has not been initiated.
I don't want to leave a voicemail because I've never met them before. And there's no point of leaving a voicemail really if you haven't met them, or you haven't connected them, or you haven't gone for a listing appointment or pop by to give him a market snap. Because the chances for them to kind of remember you would be not very high. So I'd rather just do a follow-up call and just call again. And they see my phone number on the display, and if they wanted to call back, typically they do actually. They call back and say, listen, we got a missed call, wondering who's calling and what company are you from. So here are some tips about making these calls. Number 1, mindset. That's huge. You gotta have the right mindset. No negative thought process. Just pick up the phone and do it. That's the simplest advice that I can give you. A lot of people make it so complicated. You pick up the phone and make dials. A lot of times people say, well, I don't know what to say. So question is, are you scripting every day? Are you role playing? If not, why not? What are scripts? Well, scripts are a series of questions and dialogues that you need to ask a potential home seller or buyer to identify if their timing, motivation, and qualification. Okay, those are set. And we have something called It's called LTP Mama. Now, LTP Mama stands for location, price, time, mortgage, agent, motivation, appointment. I repeat it again. So it's LPTMAMA. Location, price, time, mortgage, agent, motivation, appointment. So if you can create some questions around that, it's easy as that, and then you secure your appointment. And typically what you want to identify is what's the purpose of their moving, how soon they want to move, and what are their motivation on that moving. What's the purpose of moving? And if they're not,
Evelyn Kenny.
and if they're not moving, why not? Throw something out there like knowing your stats. I've got it right in front of me here. So what I would do is I just say, listen, I'm just calling to share some market data. Got a couple minutes? Yeah, great. Do you know what's happening with the real estate market? No, I don't. Well, based on the stats that was shared by Toronto Real Estate Board, we're standing about 4.5% appreciation. Those are, by the way, facts for this year, 2019 I'm talking about. So after end of between first week of Feb until now, we've seen a dramatic amount of change in the micro market, meaning that certain areas, in fact, it's actually over that in certain different areas as well. So on an average, it's about 4.5%. So typically what I do is I ask the question, Mr. Seller, if I can get you a 4.5% more than what the market is predicting at the moment, or more than the house that sold in January? Would you be open for a conversation? Free, no cost, no obligation, and you're never ever obligated to do that. What works for you, Tuesday at 5 or Wednesday at 4? By doing that, you're giving them alternative choice. And typically, if their motivation is, let's say, close to a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, or 9, 9.5, or 8.5, to possibility you could secure an appointment. If their motivation is down below and they got no motivation, hey, listen, wish them all the best, good luck. Did you find that information valuable? Okay, great. Would you want me to call you back again and provide you the same type of information quarterly or semi-quarterly or annually? Yeah, okay, wonderful. And we also have their email address. Now, all these people that are making follow-up calls, they are in our database, and they are in CRM, and they are in 33 touches. In fact, some of them are into 33 plus 12. So 33 email, and then we sell them 12 newsletters. Don't have an example of that. However, it's a great newsletter, and we delegate that task to a company called KidSpac off of Concord, Ontario. Here, actually, I have this. This is their calendar. We also send this out. That's David Greenspan. Awesome guy. He runs the company, and it's for $1.50, guys. You are directly farming that individual that you have spoken. You have built a real rapport and connection, and you know, why not send important information? Usually they pick up some data from TREB, they pick up some data from mortgage industry, banking system, and they also provide some housekeeping tips or maintenance. So it's a great way to keep engaged through email, through paper, mail, and phone call. Hope this was value to you guys. I know that we couldn't actually get into a real script thing with a live call because we couldn't get anybody on the phone, which is fine because I time block myself, by the way, 3 hours, and I'll be calling these people, and then I'll go follow up back to 6 months ago or 4 months ago, the ones that kind of I missed, or 2 months ago, until I secure an appointment. So the goal is, the mindset you gotta have is focus on the appointments, because that's gonna lead you into a listing on the buy-in or the sell-in, and then that leads to a potential sale, and then from there that leads to revenue or money. And at the end of the day, we're here to help people and make difference in the world. Hope this was value. If you like it, we're gonna be doing a lot of more, maybe once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. We're gonna be sharing tips, subscribing to my channel, and hopefully you'll learn something and be able to implement in your business and earn some value out of it. Thanks so much. God bless. Have a nice day. Bye for now.